traveled by a sewer gate?
A few times. It's a strange sensation, but totally safe, or so I'm told.
Alright everyone, I am Ethan Foglotta, better known as just Foglotta. I have been on Sanctum of Brawl since the game launched, and I like to do many events each week, most of which are World v World related, but I understand that a lot of people are coming into this game fresh and they are looking for some kind of guidance on what to do, how to move around, you know, what is Guild Wars 2, what's the cool things to do. And the first thing I want to do is escort this pack for you guys down to the Gaiscioch Swamp, which is in the bottom right-hand corner, because there's a special event that's about to spawn, and I would like to get you guys to see it.
Yay, dragons!
Alright guys, go ahead and follow me. If you don't know how to join a squad, you can click on me, then right click on my portrait, and click Join Squad. Additionally, you can open up your map, and then click on me, and then click Join Squad. Squads are very useful because they allow commanders to organize people. They can also, when you're in World v World, be used to find out how many supply everybody is carrying, so that when you're going into a siege, you know what you can build and what you can't build. When you come down the Z ramp a little bit, I don't want to kill anyone on their first trip. That would be very fog-like. I am most well known for running people off cliffs. That little line I threw on the ground is the temporal curtain, or the mesmer line. It gives speed to everyone that crosses it. Most classes have something along that line. We're just going to stick to the little water over here. There's going to be another waypoint just south of here that we'll hit, following this river. Make sure we don't lose anyone. Alright, we got that one. You can actually go south here. Oh, yep, there you go. Let's go this way.
Apologies, I got distracted by the phone. Where's everybody going?
Head to Shaymore Way, or the Gaiscioch Swamp. There you go. In about 1 minute, the wee beastie is going to spawn. Or at least the pre for the wee beastie.
Oh, I'll hang out up here and do pre then.
So here you go. This will be one of the spawn points of the one of the big events that's going to spawn, and we'll clear this one and then move into the bigger boss. Here we go. Secrets of the Swamp spawning. We should have portals opening up. There we go. So kill that portal. That portal is one of 3 that we have to take out to be able to. See, there's more. There's 3 different spots where they're at. But this will spawn a really big monster that we get to go kill. So let's go ahead and follow me, please. We're moving towards the swamp, guys.
Sad task, to be sure, but a vital one. If we failed to cut her down, the corruption would have spread to.
We gotta move if we want to get there before he dies. There's another waypoint right over here. Just make sure to grab this. Now these waypoints, you can do lots of things with them. First of all, you can double click on them and travel to them immediately. You can click on them once and it'll ask you whether or not you want to travel to it. Or you can hold down your control key and click on it, and that will link it. in whatever chat channel you're in. So this is where the first world boss spawns.
You'll have to hit much harder.
So go ahead and take down these portals. You'll notice that this champion Flesh Reaver has a different icon next to his name. If you target one of the veterans, he'll have like a bronze circle around him. The champions will have a gold emblem around them. There are also purple, which are the elites. And I believe there's a silver, which is the epic, which is the dungeon mobs. Or champion, what are they?
Elites. Elite.
Yeah, the elites. Okay, now if you look at this guy, however, he's got his own nameplate. Any boss that has his own nameplate drops special rewards when you kill him. You want to keep an eye at the ground and stay out of the red circles.
Portals are up.
Go ahead and start killing those portals. You have to kill the portals before you can start hurting him again. So you just run around, kill all the portals. So as you level up, you'll be able to take on veterans solo. You may even be able to take on a champion solo if you're really good at your class. The silver mobs you can usually solo as well. Like here's an elite. You'll see the silver ring. It's kind of a little weaker than a champion. It's meant to be a group mob. Once you kill those portals, you can hurt the Shadow Behemoth again. And he'll get angry and spawn some more portals, which you have to kill. Welcome. We are currently at Shadow Behemoth in Queensdale, for those joining us late. Just teaching the new players about what a world boss is. go. You will notice a little treasure chest appeared above your mini-map, just to the upper right. Except I believe it appears for everybody. There's also a treasure chest here.
Feel the fury. I could outrun a centaur.
So now go ahead and use your waypoint. So just click on that link, and then double click on the waypoint, which is the blue with the gray or brown surrounding. It's like a diamond.
Food prices are rising.
Everything's scarce with all the raiding going on.
Okay, let's go ahead and follow me. I'm going to take you into Divinity's Reach. Go ahead and refresh your hero's banner by walking up to it and pressing F before we go. Whatever your timer is at for your buffs will renew as soon as you press F. The first time is the only time that you're going to actually see a pop-up though. So if you don't see a pop-up, don't worry. Usually you can just mouse over your buffs and see the time. Should have like 29 minutes left at this point if you refresh it. Just go ahead and head to that little blue portal. Now, Lion's Arch is pretty much the biggest, best hub of the Guild Wars 2 world. It allows you to travel everywhere. You can go to Southland Cove from there, you can go to World v World from there. Even before you are level 18, you can travel to World v World through the portals there. Let's go ahead and have everyone zone in. Go ahead and give the TeamSpeak information one more time. Okay, so now we are going to go up the ramp to our right. For those of you that have never been here, up on this top platform up here, you will find a banker, you will find the trading post. You can also buy your commander tag up here if you have 300 gold laying around in your back pocket. Once you buy a commander tag, it works for all of your accounts. Go ahead and come on through here. Now you'll notice if you zoom in your minimap a little bit, to our right there is a giant purple circular portal looking thing. This is one of the many portals in the world that will take you to a different place. This one in particular takes you to Lion's Arch. Now the cool thing about Lion's Arch is you can travel to each one of the starter zones by going through these portals.
Lion's Arch isn't helping. You need to send them Sarah.
Most intriguing.
Don't just represent the interests of Divinity Reach. Our citizens live out in the country.
Let's go ahead and walk through this portal. Okay, so now we are in Lion's Arch. Just south of us there is a waypoint. We want to grab that while we're here. This will allow us to travel back to here at any time. This center that you're looking at right now is where you can travel to each of the different cities. Come on down here to where I'm at. You'll unlock this waypoint. Okay, now we are going to head back to these portals for a moment, because we have another boss that I want to get you to. So in front of each of these portals you'll notice there's a different race. So like you have the Sylvari here, you have the Asura over there, you have the Nord over here, and the Char hiding over here. They like to wall themselves off from everyone else, so they put up this big old wall saying, hey, get out of my backyard. So we're going to go through the Nord one. This is going to take us to the Snowy Wonderland. So go ahead and go through this portal.
They'll have to hit much harder.
And once you come to the portal, you'll unlock the first waypoint over here. What we need to do now is head across this little bridge. Let me spam the chat channel one more time. Alright, so we're going to walk across this little bridge here. So this is Holbrook, the Nord capital city.
I could outrun a centaur.
If you really like Christmas, this is a great place to hang out.
Take heed.
So grab that waypoint on the way through. Here's some crafting tables if you're into crafting. I believe there's a banker up top.
Accelerate.
I will be hosting these once a week on Saturday mornings. Each week I'm going to try to focus on something different. So this week we're doing the bosses and waypoints. Next week I'm thinking we'll do some jumping puzzles. Introduce you to that, and maybe even a mini dungeon. Mini dungeons are something that you don't usually see people put. They are incredibly fun if you find the right one. So go ahead and head out this door. This will take you to the Nord starting zone. Alright, go ahead and run down and get that first waypoint.
away today, I'll make enough magical necklaces so that I can go with you. I will.
Fast as the wind.
Time to do some real damage.
Is this a new quest? Hidden rabbit food. I don't remember ever doing this one.
Nope, it's been there for a while. It's just a pain.
It used to be
Those
up
rabbits are
top.
vicious.
Oh, this is the one from farther up the mountain. They just moved it.
Yep.
That one is awful.
Grab some food, get annihilated by bunnies.
Don't we have a leader who hates bunnies in our group?
Do we?
Here come the flames.
Bunnies are very cute.
So this is one of the starting places for the next event that's going to spawn here in a few minutes. Have we all caught up?
Yeah, I think so.
Just about. There are 3 or 4 that are lagging behind.
That's okay.
I've been running the tail fog.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and go up north. We got a few minutes here. So if we go north of here, usually there's another little boss that spawns and also a little event. And we can also grab this other waypoint that's up here.
Eat my dust.
If you head into here, there's some barrels in here that you can collect and turn into the guy up top.
Ooh, and a skill point I don't have.
Yep. Skill point down under. Make sure to grab the skill point while you're down here. I believe that's the one that you have to drink something.
Yes, worm tincture.
So, open up your inventory and there'll be an item in there. You double click on it, it'll give you a skill point. Skill points can be used to buy abilities. They can also be used to build siege weapons. Okay, while
Where's
we're here,
the guy you give the
let's
keg
go
to?
ahead and go north again.
Time to do some real damage.
Just turn it into this guy here.
Yeah, you turn in the barrels to this guy, and he will. It's a heart quest, I believe. Isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
Alright, we're going north. I'm going to take you up to a waypoint that'll get us closer to the next zone over.
I could outrun a centaur.
Go ahead and escort this guy for now. We've got about 5 minutes until the big boss is going to spawn. So that waypoint puts you right next to Gaiscioch Plateau. Which is a level 35 zone. No, 15 and 25.
Hey, sons of Sonny, come closer. I've
So again, that guy's a veteran. You'll notice the bronze ring around his picture.
You know me, Twig? I'm Talon Killpiece. I sell two things, booze and bombs.
I could outrun a centaur. Might make things right.
So this is just a simple little escort event. These type of events happen all over the place in all zones. This one's, you'll notice it's a defense by its icon. You'll see a shield next to the event. There's also assaults, there's retrieval missions, there's slaying a champion boss or something of that nature. There's, I believe, about 10 different types of events. You have the assassination, assault, assist, brawl, capture, defense, retrieval, and sabotage. I believe there's also a repair, but you don't see those too often. When you turn this in, you'll get a little medal that appears on the right side of your screen. Gives you EXP, Karma, and coin. Let's go ahead and head back towards where I led you into, that little base where the boss will spawn. We've got about 2 minutes until he spawns. Has somebody group red-headed spy? Past the waypoint we are heading to. Ooh, the veteran ice worm is up over here. Go ahead and head off to your right, back to where those bottles were. Higher levels, can you just use auto attack? Okay, let's go ahead and head south.
They'll have to hit my car. We need adrenaline.
Alright, if you want to know about taxiing, what someone means when they say do you need a taxi is do you need to end up on the same instance of the map that the leader is on. So what we'll do is we'll invite you to our group, and you'll right click on our name, and you'll see a little pop-up that says join in whatever zone they're in. So this would be the Wayfarer Foothills, so you click on join in Wayfarer Foothills. Down here in the south there are some thralls to slay, part of the event. Now this is the spawnier Shaman Chief event. He spawns, I believe, every 2 hours. Yeah, it's every 2 hours. He is one of the other low-level events. They're all scheduled. I built a little script that shows you their exact spawn timers. There's the URL. I'll post it in Twitch as well.
Ooh, very nice, thanks.
Refreshing.
For those in TeamSpeak, I put it in TeamSpeak chat as well. Okay, so now we are on the escort stage of this mission.
Eat my dust.
So a few months ago when they did mega servers in Guild Wars 2, they made all of the boss events spawn on a clock rather than having them random spawns. This made it very easy for people like me to schedule events around them. So I pretty much know when the boss is going to spawn and where. So there'll be some portals that spawn behind us here in a second. I believe we gotta burn him down a little bit first.
They are our pain.
Okay, now the portals have spawned. We'll have to kill these little raiding party that approach us. And then we'll have to kill these portals. Alright, head back to the champion. He's going to be attackable here in a second.
With a little effort.
So this guy is actually classified as a champion, but he behaves as a world boss. He drops the chest and gives you the daily reward. That little treasure chest that appears above your minimap, you can only get that reward once a day. So it resets, I believe, at 5 o'clock. Or 4 o'clock now. Time change always messes me up. But it pretty much resets around 4 or 5 o'clock. Same time as all your other dailies. This guy isn't really well known for his tricky mechanics. They pretty much made the entry-level bosses pretty easy. It's very training wheels. As you get towards things like Jormag, there's a lot of different things that you need to do to take them down. If you ever face off against Twaddles, or I can tell you, it's very critical that you do what you need to do when you need to do it. It is a very tactical fight, and you can't just sit there like we are right now and just beat on it. And the worms are even worse, because you gotta coordinate 3 different large groups taking down 3 different heads of the worm all at the same time. And each one of the different beasts all have different mechanics. So it's kind of like scratching your back, rubbing your belly, and patting your head all at the same time. Dropping a new Heroes banner right here next to us. Right on my tag. Walk up to me and press F. Your buffs are going to wear off soon. go ahead and loot the big treasure chest. You'll notice you also have a treasure chest above your minimap. If you don't, then I may be mistaken and you can only get that when you're max level. I believe it gives it to everybody.
I started getting those around level 40 or so.
Okay.
Pain for pain.
Then sorry. You don't need those yet. So, next we're going to travel back to Lion's Arch and those magical portals. So I will link them here for you. Go ahead and head back to that. I'm missing a lot of you guys.
Yeah, there's a pile with me on a different map.
I was about to say, I'm not on the same map as you, I don't guess.
Okie dokie, so let's try to get on the same map. Please drop your groups and ask for an invite in guild. Once you get into my party, right click on me, then click Join in Lion's Arch. And then if you'd be so kind to drop groups so I can invite more. Usually the game will prioritize guilds together, and you'll all end up on the same place. That's one of the reasons we like to use sword, but the game isn't always perfect. When we find a perfect game, I will be most impressed, because I've never seen one. Okay, I think we're almost all here, right? Anyone else need an invite? For some reason I can't invite you, Bean.
I got it, thank you.
Okay, I don't play a mesmer. What spell am I using to actually complete my daily condition remover?
That would be Nullfield.
I haven't popped it.
It might be one of your skills, then.
Could be. I'm using a staff.
Yeah, there's a ability on the staff that I believe cleanses conditions. Okay, guys, go ahead and follow me. We're going to go over this broken bridge. And I'm going to show you down to the World v. World portals.
Eat my dust.
So before you are level 18, you will need to use these to be able to get into World v. World. Watch the holes in the bridge. There are lots of them, and they like to make you fall all the way down into the water below.
Oh, goody.
So let's go ahead and keep heading south. There's a portal down here where we can get another waypoint. I think we can go further this way.
Somebody fell through and died.
I'll go get him.
I can get
Never
him.
mind, they poured him.
Alright, so if we come over here, there's a waypoint. Here, we'll grab that one as well. That dungeon is, or that waypoint is right next to Bloodtide Coast, which is a higher level zone. It's a 45 to 55. It is home to the Admiral Kadia Covington event.
It's also where you find Triple Trouble.
Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and go back north. Triple Trouble, that's the big jungle worm event, the evolved jungle worm event. You gotta take down 3 worms same time. You even get to get eaten by one. So up here, you will find various portals.
I hope you're here to help.
You get near them, they'll tell you where it goes. So you got the Sanctum of Raw Borderlands Mistgate. You've got the Starless Furnace Borderlands Mistgate, and this will change based on whoever we're fighting or whoever you're fighting on whatever server you're on. Painting portal. Eternal Battlegrounds. Eternal Battlegrounds is different from the rest of the Borderlands. All the other Borderlands are all identical. Over here, there's the Edge of the Mist portal. This is a good pick up and go type of event, kind of a mega server of all things. And this one, I believe, is the Hearts of the Mist, where you can try out many different kinds of siege weapons and learn about PvP in the game. This is also where you can join PvP matches and whatnot. So for now, let's go ahead and go through the Sanctum of Raw portal right here. So walk up to it, you'll have to press F. Don't just run through it, you'll fall off the cliff. And this will take you to Sanctum of Raw Borderlands. We won't be staying here long. I just wanted to get you in here and show you where it's at. Most of my World v. World events will form up on Sanctum of Raw Borderlands, so this is a very good one to get. Now the neat thing about the home Borderlands is that your starting point is vastly different than all the other maps. So when you get here, I'll drop another Heroes banner just in case you don't have one. Over here, you will find the guild register. If you talk to him and you're in a guild, you can open up the guild bank. There's also the Black Lion Trader on the other side. There's various rewards merchants down on this south side. And on both sides, we have, actually on the right side, we have all the crafting tables. So if you came over here to where my commander tag is, this is the entrance to all the crafting tables. And on the left side, you just have some more repair merchants and stuff like that. So, Inside this borderland, you will have 3 more portals. So you have one portal to Caning Borderlands, or Red Borderlands, I believe, and then this one's to Blue Borderlands, Sorrow's Furnace. And then you have the bigger portal, which goes to Eternal Battlegrounds. Now at the back, you'll see a purple portal. Try saying that 10 times fast. And this will take you back to Lion's Arch. So we will be going to the purple portal. Heading back to Lion's Arch. Now from here we are going to head back to the portal. You can also at any time press B and click Leave the Mist. That will get you out of the World v World area. So now that we are in Lion's Arch, I would like you guys to port back to that waypoint that we were at first. Right there. Being you're in the same map, it won't cost you anything. We should all end up in the same place, being we're already on the same map.
I don't think I'm in your map. I see like one guy with me. I don't see your tag, so I'm gonna...
I was gonna say, man, I'm not having good luck today.
Alrighty. So head back to those portals just north of us. We're actually going to skip out of Lion's Arch and head to another zone. You want to look for the short little guys. It's the second portal on your left. Those are the Asura. Big floppy ears. So whatever map you're on, go ahead and lead whoever's with you to that portal. And you want to go through the Asura portal. Go ahead and head on in. This will take us to Radissoon. If you're afraid of short, floppy-eared people, then this is not the place for you. If you get confused by verticals, this is not the place for you.
What assurances do I have that I will make
This map is very up and down, so when you look at your mini-map and see, oh, there's a merchant right here, he might be on one of the 4 floors. So yeah, it gets confusing quick.
The mists are too exclusive.
So now what we are going to do is we're going to head to the bottom right side of this map. Don't go down any floors. We're just going to walk over to the bottom right. So if you're on a different instance than me, just head to that bottom right. You'll see some more purple portals. I will master the English language someday.
I could outrun a centaur.
Make sure to grab the waypoint on your way through. And then you want to find the portal to Metrica Province. And head on through that. And now we want to be on the same instance together. So let me port out, and if I'm not on the same map as you, you're going to want to join my party. You all see me. Make sure you drop group before you request an invite, otherwise they can't invite you. Can't invite you for some reason, B.
Feels nice.
Is everyone here? We got a pretty long hike ahead of us.
I could outrun a centaur.
I've heard this story. It doesn't make you the foremost authority on septipincer techniques.
Of course it does. Apart from my years
I'm going to walk you through a few waypoints on the way there, just to make sure that you have some easy porting around.
time to fight.
Just walk past the event. We have a bigger event to get to.
Buster.
Don't bother speeding up the front, only worry about speeding up the back. Want to make sure nobody gets left behind.
I could outrun a centaur.
Yeah, I've been trying to drop it right behind you so people behind you can catch up.
This will be a last stop for today's intro to Guild Wars 2. After this, we will be starting up our Sanctum of Raw Community Hour. We'll be hunting a lot of different bosses around the world. I've been showing you all the low-level bosses. At that point, we'll be hunting some of the bigger bosses.
I'll have to swap characters. This one can't travel.
And then our final hour of the event is going to be in World v. World. And I'll be teaching you guys about World v. World if you'd like to attend. Unfortunately, you will have to be on Sanctum of Raw server to be able to attend the World v. World segment. I'm not sure how many of you aren't, but you can still watch us on Twitch. I will be streaming that as well. And if you're from one of our rival servers, you're welcome to come over and try to kill us. I love showing new players how to get bags. Here's another waypoint. Alright, let's go ahead and start heading more to the north. Higher levels, go in and clear out all the trash mobs so the new players don't get eaten. We're going to cross this little bridge right here. There's going to be a waypoint that I'm going to get you just off to the northwest of us. And then I'll take you up to the very top waypoint where most people port in this zone for this event. And the boss should spawn in about 1 minute, but he's a very long encounter, so it shouldn't be done before we get there. Go ahead and grab this waypoint. And let's go ahead and head north.
Everything has a place in the eternal alchemy.
Okay, so now we have the first stage of this event. Before we do that, let's go ahead and run north. I'm going to get you your last waypoint. And we'll be right back for this. This guy's going to run around and clean stuff. Takes a very long time.
It's time to get started.
Nice thing about this waypoint is there's no real enemies in your way, preventing you from getting to that event. Grab this waypoint, and then go ahead and head back down south to that big, kind of triangular looking building. Now this boss is probably the hardest of the low-level events. He likes to kill people. And there's lots of things to kill people. So, if you die, don't worry, we'll res you. Pretty much at this point, all we have to do is defend this golem.
Interesting.
Battery cell nearing capacity.
Or I'm sure you can handle it.
Someone needs to give all these nasty little beasts some cough syrup. Listening to them hack is disgusting.
So if you're wondering why everyone's standing on a pile, those are usually where people stand and try not to die.
Now we need to clean up the main spill. Everyone else, keep those incrustations away from my golems.
So does anyone have any questions from what you've seen today?
Yeah, how does one survive against the fire golem?
Dodge a lot and cleanse. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Find a cleanse, get a cleanse, use a cleanse.
Hey everybody.
Yeah, right.
It's close. So what are we doing?
At the moment we are on the fire golem. Fire elemental.
I'm a clean slate.
After this we are going to be starting up kind of a hybrid of world bosses and mini dungeons. And then our final hour of the event is going to be in World v. World, teaching some players about mechanics of World v. World.
Armored up.
In about a minute and 26 seconds, the boss will spawn.
Invigorating.
Hey, I
I
finished
can
the
hop on my
quest.
ranger to open if you guys need it. Alright.
Yeah, we have people that have the key. So after this, there will be one more champion event. So just try to stay out of those red circles as best as you can. If you see a red circle underneath you, double tap left or right to dodge roll out of it. And stay away from the fire whirlwinds.
You did.
Go ahead and res up the dead. There is a treasure chest here for you. And then head directly over that bridge. They're going to open up the next little area. Follow me quickly. There's going to be one more champion event right in the middle of this center ring here. You're just going to drop on down and start whacking on the champion. It's going to die pretty fast. It's open. Just run on down into the light.
So, I don't know, just fill me in on how you guys run it. I'll try and follow along.
If you can, you have a Sork invite.
Word.
It's a temporary event field, Sork. It's ORC. That's where I'm giving all the commands. If you don't have one, are you in Metrico Province at the moment?
Yeah.
Can you put
It's been
X
some
in zone
Fallout.
chat?
I can't find enough people that run dungeons that actually want to listen.
You want to press X in zone, and I'll see if I can see it.
Well, and you understand, as far as I know. GSH just wants to stack whack and, oh no, we died, why?